An unstoppable new enemy.
We dreamed of creating the world's strongest Pokemon, and we succeeded.
Welcome everyone to round 2 of the playoffs in the YCL. This week we're up against the Nashville Nidokings. So my main threat against his team is Dracovish. Did really well against him last time. He has changed his team a little bit. He now has Gengar and Diggersby. He no longer has Landorus T or Marowak Alola. It does cause some issues. Gengar is quite hard for me to deal with. For anyone that watched Spectra and what it did to me, then yeah, I do struggle against hard-hitting, fast special attackers, and ghost types is something that I don't hit too well either, not having a dark type. I've got a few, I guess, tricks up my sleeve for him as expected, which I'll go through in a moment. His main threats for me are probably Gengar and maybe Electivire. Shogun's quite hard for me to deal with as well. I'm not too concerned about Azumarill, Crawdont and Diggersby in the early game, but if he manages to take out Milotic, which I'm sure he's got a plan for, then that makes my life quite hard. So I do need to be really careful how I play with Milotic, not being too risky. Xatu is his only form of hazard removal with Magic Bounce and Defog, so we're going to try and exploit that a little bit. I didn't bring any hazard removal myself, so if he chooses to try and hazard stack, then you know that can be quite problematic for me. So we'll go through my team that I'm bringing against him. Going for my trusty Whitney, the Miltank. Leftovers, which I think I've used leftovers almost every time. Gone for max special defense, max HP, and Sap Sipper. So this will be the first of my Spore immunities. It's a decent switch into Amoonguss. There's not heaps he can do to me other than poison me, but I do have Heal Bell. I do need to be a little bit careful with Heal Bell, weighing up my options with Milotic if the Flame Orb gets knocked off. Milotic's my switch into Crawdont, Diggersby and Azumarill, all of which have knockoff, so that could be something he tries to exploit. Stealth Rocks, it's not there for early game. Xatu is a pretty solid switch into Miltank, so I'm not going to risk that. But if I can get rid of Xatu, which I do have some answers for, then Stealth Rocks might come out to play and help me out. And then Milk Drinks, obviously, just to help me keep healthy. I've got Arcanine with the safety goggles, so another Spore immunity. And it's just a good switch into Amoonguss in general. Hits it really hard. I've gone for a timid set, knowing that he's going to build around probably physical defense for Dracovish. Last time I went with a physical Arcanine, but yeah, the special set just seems to help me out a lot more. Things like Copperaja, it's probably going to hit Xatu better. Scorching Sand is going to be good for Electivire, Dedenne. So it's even Shogun hits it just slightly harder. Will-O-Wisps, I'm looking to burn Azumarill, Crawdont, Diggersby, Scorching Sands, Fishes for burns as well. And then Flamethrower, just for a hard-hitting stab. I've gone for pretty standard Milotic, Flame Orb, max HP, max defense, and Marble Scale obviously to go with the Flame Orb. Flip Turn, Haze, Scald and Recover, so having a little bit of momentum building with Flip Turn. I do have plenty of options just to get on the offensive, so that's just to help me out there a little bit. Haze, you know, Dragon Dance, Crawdont can be a problem. Belly Drum, Azumarill, Milotic handles both of them pretty well. If he sets up a Belly Drum, Azumarill, and I've had my Flame Orb knocked off and I've taken some damage, then it could get pretty messy, but I'll try really hard not to let him get that opportunity. Mew, I've gone for Expert Belt, which I don't think I've used before. I did plan to use it against Sen, but then accidentally brought a Lumberry, which ended up working out really well. Went for max HP, max special defense. I do have a minus defense nature, but I don't really plan on staying in on any physical hitters, maybe except for Shelgon, but I'm not staying in on like Crawdon, Azumarill. They just hit me too hard anyway, and I just don't want to stay in on them. So Ice Beam hits Amoonguss really well, hits Xatu, hits Shelgon. The thing with this set, I can use Ice Beam to really threaten Xatu, and then, you know, once Xatu's not coming in on me, you know, then I've got spikes, and I can just put him in some really tricky spots. If I can get rid of Xatu, then I can just stack those spikes, and then Drakefish just goes nuts. You know, I'm just going to try and get off as many hazards as I can, and then, yeah, once I get a good switch in for Drakefish, I mean, as long as it's healthy, it should be pretty much game over for him. Sucker Punch can finish off mostly Gengar. If I can get Gengar low enough, then I'll try and surprise him with a Sucker Punch, so I don't want to show off that too early. And then Roost is just to keep myself healthy, and I've got Heal Bell on Miltank, just in case he tries to poison me or paralyze me. Dracovish, gone for Choice Scarf this time, which I spoke about earlier. It's an Adamant set, just enough speed to outspeed a non-Choice Scarfed Gengar, so it'll be fast enough to outspeed everything else, but obviously he's got a lot of priority, so I need to watch out for things like Choice Banded Diggersby Quick Attack. I'm mostly just going to be using Vicious Rend. I might use Outrage if it gets late game and he's still got Shelgon, because Vicious Rend doesn't do a great deal if he goes for max HP, max defense. Psychic Fangs mostly if he tries to set screens with Xatu. Leech Life is if I'm getting a little bit low, I feel like I need a bit of a health boost. I don't expect to use it, but it's there just in case. I don't really expect to use anything other than Vicious Rend with the slight chance of Outrage. So yeah, they were kind of just tacked on. I did consider Super Fang, but I don't really expect to use that, and I didn't like the idea of not being able to threaten Gengar with it. Not that I'd expect him to switch Gengar into it, but yeah, I just didn't see the use for it this week. And then my last Pokemon is Trixie, the Whimsicott. I've gone for Choice Specs. Just enough speed to outspeed a non-Choice Scarfed Gengar. I've got Switcheroo, which could come in handy for getting Choice Specs onto a Amoonguss, which will mean it hits a little bit harder, but it just takes away from Amoonguss being able to shut down Dracovish, so I can put him in some really tricky positions. Like, you know, if I go Vicious Rend into his Amoonguss, and then he goes for Spore and I switch into Arcanine, just puts him in, you know, really tricky spots. Good for Psychic, which can do a lot to Gengar and Amoonguss. And then Double Stab. So yeah, that's what we've got. So the plan is to hopefully take out Xatu, get some hazards up, and then probably chip away at his team throughout with Arcanine and Whimsicott, keep the team healthy with Miltank, and then clean up at the end with Dracovish, which I think I can accomplish. I don't expect it to be a quick game, but if I can position myself well, then, you know, I'm pretty confident that I can make that work. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow for the match, and wish us luck. Back with the match. Highly anticipated, I think. The winner of this will play against Mewtwo and the Immunity Idols, who haven't lost since round 1 when they lost against Braves and the Nashville Nidoking. So, good. Just wishing my opponent luck. Could be a good one. Alright, let's see what they brought. I think they did bring some surprises to their game last time against Lucas. Some things that they weren't really expecting. Let's see what we see here. Helmet. That's no Amoonguss. Whoa. Okay. Those, yeah, they've got Zartu. I think I just lead Arcanine. So they got the Deno. So they can only have one Violet. It's interesting. No Gengar. Probably could have led Whimsicott there as well, but I mean, Whimsicott can potentially clean up in the back end, so I don't want to lose that just yet. In case he's got some tricks up his sleeve, we'll try to work out his team a little bit first. Tell you what, Amoonguss was the only thing in his team that I 100% guaranteed that he'll bring, and he didn't bring it. Crazy. Alright, I think he's just going to try and hazard stack here. Gonna go Flamethrower. Probably Toxic Spikes. Not a bad idea, if I'm honest. Like I said, we don't have, he doesn't know this, but we don't have any reliable way to, well, we don't have any way to get rid of hazards. Withdraws. To Crawdont. Alright, we'll just go. I don't need Arcanine a great deal here, so I might just go for Will-O-Wisp. Which might seem risky, but if he goes for like Dragon Dance or something, I can switch to Milotic. Does he just goes for Knockoff? Yeah, it does a lot. Has to go for a water move here, surely. Just don't. Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to trade that off. Let me just go into Whimsicott here. I'm gonna go Moonblast. I don't really know what he's sort of aiming to do with Dedenne in this game. Brought a really cool set last week, which did a lot. Go for like Nuzzle maybe? Super Fang? Bulky? Yeah, Nuzzle. I'm just gonna go for Moonblast again. Nothing really wants to take a Moonblast. Ball switch. What's his best option? Maybe Shelmet? Not really sure. Hopefully we don't get a full power here. Shelmet. Ooh. So bulky. So bulky. Could Shelmet be? It's pretty defensive. Still faster. Surely it's a hazard here. Infestation, wow. Okay. Still faster, so there's not a lot he can really do with that. Interesting. Oh my god. That's just... So now I'm just... can't do anything. Why? Alright, we can come back from this. It's just really frustrating. He does have spikes. Surprised he didn't just spam recover there. Don't do it again. That's twice that I've had the chance to take him out with a Moonblast. And he just recovers in my face. I gotta be honest, it's not great plays by him to, you know, stay in on that, but he's just gonna benefit from it so much. So he can just set another layer of spikes here and it's, yeah. And now he's out of my range for a Moonblast as well, so it's just, you know, I don't want to get too frustrated here, but that's just not good. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And he can just recover here as well. Which he doesn't. Relapse the spikes. I think. Yeah. Unbelievable. Ah, dear. We take out Shelmet. There's no point in me switching here because I can't get rid of his spikes. He just nuzzle right, fault switch. That was very frustrating. So what's he got left? Shogun, Dedenne, Azu, and Zatu. Just sends maybe I can just send Dracovish out here. Spikes, man. Ugh. We just go for Rend. I think he goes into Shogun, but Shogun can't be a Violet. He can't have double. Can't do double a Violet. Zatu's gone. He just goes into Azumarill here, which puts me in quite a tricky position now because the spikes are doing a lot. Does he belly drum here? Could be a fast Azumarill. Not play rough. Okay. What's that? Was that banded? Doesn't look like banded. Draws. That's Shogun. I'm just gonna scold here just to start with. It does for a bit, so it's not. Yeah, that's fine. I can just haze here. He locks himself into outrage. Interesting. And I'm faster now, so just recover. we got back in this, pretty well. I think he's gonna have a really hard time still with Dracovish and Mew, actually. I know it's a bulky Dene. I'm tempted to just no. I think I'm just going to Miltank here. Thunderbolt, that's fine. That is fine. Just gonna milk drink here. He might just nuzzle. If he nuzzles, I've still got Heal Bell, and I'm still interested in setting rocks. He withdraws probably to Azumarill. Oh, Shogun. Okay. Short Dragon Dances here. Yeah. Got me in a tricky spot, like those spikes just make life really, really hard. Did consider putting more speed on Milotic. Yeah, I think I can just go. Can't really go Dracovish here. Shit. Yeah. This will be tough. Ooh. So still got the Dene. I mean, Shogun did a job. Got rid of Milotic, which is my only real answer to this guy. Yeah, I don't. Just Ice Beam. Just just gonna ice beam. I don't have an answer. Does nothing. And there goes Mew. Alright. Got Dracovish. Azumarill. Miltank can just do a bit. Just need Miltank to just do a bit to Azumarill. He's got his 2 fairies left, so I can't use the Outrage. Vicious Wren's still my best move against both of them. He's weighing up his options here. Just that Whimsicott against Shelmet. Rough. Thinking. Withdrew. All I really need. Why did he do that? Oh, he must be choice banded. Oof. Nice. Nice. Alright. I think I'm gonna die here anyway. I'm gonna set. I'm just gonna go Stealth Rocks. If I get lucky here, I can get those rocks up. I don't think. It's gonna matter too much. I like that. He used it last week too, the Potato Berry. That was a weird move. Come on, let me get the rocks up. Here's the Potato Berry, the Dene last week. Really cool. I like it. Let's show milk drink here. Up to just rend. Here we go. This game definitely didn't work out the way we expected. We wanted Dracovish in at the end, but not like this. Might be relying on a bit of luck here, obviously I don't know his set. Whew. Wow. Wow. What a game. What a game. I don't even know what to say about that game. That was That was tough. He brought a very, very cool team. Man, that Shelmet put me through so much grief. I think, honestly, I think he messed up with using Nuzzle on Miltank. Let me get up the rocks. I'm not sure on his set, but I think that put Azumarill in my range. Yeah, we go against Mountay next week in the Division Championships. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully do a lot better than last time. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Wish us luck next week.